maybe we won't put it in the prison. We'll put it in the back of the prison. Make the prisoners make the drugs is maybe the joke. Hello and welcome back to episode 19 of our Rimworld playthrough. In this episode, we're just going to finish up the last chair in our dining room, hopefully. If you missed last time, we've mostly built the main structures. We've started work on a prison as well. And I believe we are also going to convert this into sort of a two-part two-part structure. And we're going to make our electric, limestone, maybe even sandstone. So we have a lot of sandstone running around. So we're gonna make a sandstone crematorium, which means we need to do this forever. Once again, it's only going to details, perfect. This way I'm really focusing in on grabbing the chunks that are inside, specifically this one stockpile, and I can expand this stockpile. I'm actually also going to say this is only for not stone blocks, only for chunks. Chunks, all chunks. And then I'm going to make a new zone, dumping stockpile zone. Actually, we're going to delete that. A new dumping stockpile zone. And this is for no chunks, only for corpses. And what that will do is hopefully we have people that are going to take these skeletons out of this area. They're going to put them outside where they can decay, out of sight, out of mind. And also this is going to be a convenient area, so as enemies approach and attack, we can easily defeat them and move on with our lives, and just dump them here and forget about them, and we're not going to hopefully be seeing them all the time and being grossed out about it. And then it'll also be a quick proximity to our eventual sandstone crematorium. I also need, in terms of furniture, what do we want to make beds out of? I guess sandstone beds will be fine. We'll make a couple of beds in here, and those will be for prisoners. We have a bulk goods trader. We might be able to sell some things, which is nice. In terms of bills, we could do until you have one. So now we're constantly going to be making clothes. We want everybody to have hats and things. Who's our most social butterfly? Hammer. Surprisingly, Crucius is quite the charmer, the partier maybe. Everybody wants to be Crucius, although we can't really fault Crucius for their drug use. It is a genetic dependency, and you know, drug users are not necessarily bad people. Not that I'm suggesting we start partaking in drugs. Let's get rid of all these leathers. We don't really need them. And I do want to purchase components, because components are something that we can struggle with. So we're going to buy 3 components and then sell everything else. Just kidding. We're going to also sell 3 potatoes. I'm realizing now that our food actually is getting kind of low. We have low food. And Owen lacks a ranged weapon, who's a hunter. But Owen is actually not a great... not a great ranged combatant. So what we'll actually do for Owen is say no hunting for you, despite your keenness. Now we have I was going to add the drug lab here, but I kind of made the laboratory also a classroom, which is fun. And I think the laboratory might be the next place that's going to get some cool floors, just because. So we're going to use the same strategy that we used in the other, alright, in the dining room, if I could remember how to speak and do things at the same time. And we're going to do the outline in marble and the inside in limestone here. And I think this will be a cool look. We'll do kind of the whole perimeter on the outside. Crucius has officially entered the medical emergency stage, and we really need to prioritize harvesting this, and we also need to prioritize making drugs. For now, we can put a drug lab down here, maybe up here, maybe. This is a very cramped drug lab. Do we want the drug lab in the freezer? Do we want drugs just being produced anywhere in somebody's bedroom? I suppose this room is fine for now. This is for prisoners. Maybe we won't put it in the prison. We'll put it in the back of the prison. Make the prisoners make the drugs is maybe the joke. I'm also going to want this to be a marble door. That way, I don't know exactly my thinking here, but there's kind of like a back way in, and they can use this without walking through the prison area. Seems reasonable. I also might reinstall both of these. Just get them kind of tucked out of the way. Seems good. Get the 6-year-old to do it. Sounds great. You have a Go Frenzy, can be useful. Krigo, you're not doing anything ever, so I'm just going to move you to the end. I need steel and components. Set up a little bit more mining. Food is coming down. Okay, we have harvesting of the psychoid plants. Crucius is down for the count. I really need this to be prioritized. So this is going to be most of our components. We have enough components. I don't think we have enough steel, and we definitely don't have enough wood. So we're going to send another work order out for a whole bunch of cacti, trees, and hopefully that can get done. Unfortunately, Crucius, who is Rena's teacher and one of our workers, not necessarily an important worker really, but one of our workers is currently down for the count, which is going to be unfortunate. So our next goal will be to make sure this drug lab is up and running. Everybody's having a meal as they bring the harvest in. We need llamas to definitely replant because food is going to be an issue potentially. Owen has been an excellent cook. We're now making properly cooked, not soggy, basic steamed rice. So we've upgraded from crunchy baked potatoes. And do we have anybody getting this wood? No. How close are we? We just need 50 wood. Which... okay, we got it. We're going to prioritize hauling the wood. And can I actually just say... no, it's not stored yet. Okay, now I can say... prioritize on that, please. We brought some wood. You've brought the rest of the wood. Drug lab is done. Add bills. I can make smoke leaf. Shoot. I need to make a campfire and make psychoid tea. Because, well, I'm almost at the point where I can make other drugs. But I don't believe I'm going to have the capacity. We have some lovely visitors. Incredibly well-armed visitors. Oh boy. Hopefully they don't decide that this is a nice place and they'd like to join in. I can't quite handle that. Anyways, new mission. Save Crucius. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.